Hey guys, Dr. P here. I'm in the middle of eating dinner, but I've got a minute and I thought I'd just kind of bring this subject up. We're seeing a lot of delays on Korean dramas these days. First of all, we have some dramas that are only showing once a week to start, and then they're being interrupted by other events and they're being postponed. So basically, we have at least one drama, A Good Day to Be a Dog, that's basically showing us one episode every 2 weeks. Hard to stay with. Hard to stay with. In fact, I'm going to have to wait. I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm not going to watch, not watch, watch. Not. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait till it's done. That's all I can do. It's kind of hard. But it brings us to a point. A lot of us international people, like me, are complaining about this. And I am one of the louder ones sometimes. I admit that. And, for example, there's one that I will never argue with. If it's the World Cup, I don't expect to see anything. They're going to cancel anything and everything to air the World Cup as long as South Korea is still in the running. And I totally understand that. I get it. I really get that. Now, we here don't like soccer that much. We call it soccer instead of football because we have our own football. But we don't care for soccer. So, it doesn't mean anything to us. But in South Korea, it's a really big deal. So I kind of look at it and I say, since I mentioned football, our National Football League, our football, would I expect maybe a television show to be canceled or postponed to air the Super Bowl? You bet. Right? Of course. So, I get that. But then I think about what's happening now. They postpone these shows now for the baseball playoffs. Now, I know baseball's getting bigger in South Korea, and I'm sure it's much bigger than it used to be when I lived there. It was in its infancy when I was there. I still remember the OB Bears. But I don't think baseball is equal to the World Cup. And they're canceling dramas, TV shows, to air these baseball games, these playoffs. Now, I don't believe that 55 million South Koreans want to watch baseball. I do believe a whole bunch of them want to watch the World Cup. But I don't believe that many. I'm pretty sure all the women of the homes aren't geared up to sit down and watch baseball. But they're stuck with it because they cancel the shows to put the games on. Now, A Good Day to Be a Dog is in real serious trouble. It's already getting low ratings, and the ratings continue to drop every episode. Well, of course, people are giving up. They're giving up. When you get a drama and you see one episode every 2 weeks, when we're used to seeing, and they are too, used to seeing 2 episodes per week. They're just saying, throw up my hands and quit. So, that being said, I'm hearing a lot of people make fun of us internationals, saying we think we're privileged, and how dare we? I mean, this is Korea, and they take care of the locals first, and we all get that. We get that. But they also make money off of us watching these things. They sell them to the world. Now, they should pander to us a little bit, but they don't. They don't. They just decide we're going to watch baseball, so everybody else has to wait. And okay. So, all of that being said, and I've said this a million times, and I'm going to say it some more. Why doesn't South Korea have an ESPN? A sports channel that they can put the World Cup on. They can put baseball playoffs on whatever other sport they want to put on. I mean, they basically, I'll be honest, I'm not sure the number anymore. When I was there, I remember KBS 1, KBS 2, and NBC. as broadcast channels. I don't know if they have more or not. But they certainly don't have the broadcast channels that we have here in the United States. And they have some cable channels. So, how about a sports channel? Just for that. That would alleviate a lot of this. Now, is this the end of the world? No. It's not. And I do, even though I sometimes speak loudly about this subject, I want to say one thing, and there's nothing us internationals can do about this. It is their country. They will run their country the way they see fit, just like we run ours, and they will run their broadcasting systems the way they see fit. Doesn't mean we can't complain, but we shouldn't expect them to just do what we want either. So, if you're having trouble watching the show because they keep postponing it, don't watch it. That's all. Or just wait till it's done and see if it winds up on a platform that you can watch it all at once. And that's really all we can do. There's no sense in all of this. I mean, I've been going on over 6 minutes now, and I'm about to finish. Bottom line, I'm not amused. I'm not amused. I don't think this is funny. I can't watch this drama until it's done because they keep doing this. Next week they'll air episode number 5. It's just the beginning of November. The show's been on since October and it won't finish till January. How many more times will this show be postponed? It's already getting ratings in the 1 percentile, and they're dropping. This show is not going to make it. And if I were the stars, I'd be really upset because their bottom line is affected. Their future money-making abilities are based on the ratings of the shows that they're in. And this one is going to be dismal. And it's not a bad show. It's just not a bad show. But nobody can watch. They can't put up with this. A Good Day to Be a Dog will go down the tubes because of the way it's being aired. And all the postponements. And it's a shame. But bottom line, it's still their country. South Korea belongs to the South Koreans. And that's all I can say about that. So put up with what you want and don't put up with what you don't want. But there's really not much we can do. Have a great day.